10 years ago, I was working as a family planning counselor at a clinic in Boston, working with mostly undocumented immigrants. And one day, a woman in her early 20s came in. She came in for a pregnancy test, and she was in a floral summer dress. She had a huge smile on her face, and I would have thought she was the happiest person to be pregnant. I'll call her Gabriela. And I asked her if she had been planning to get pregnant. And all of a sudden her face changed and she burst into tears. And she told me her story of having left Guatemala, fleeing a violent relationship, leaving her children behind with her mother for their own safety. And then in crossing the border in the US, she had been kidnapped by the men who had brought her across. And she had been held for 4 months. And she knew she was pregnant and she was devastated. I heard so many of these stories, and it moved me to come here to Guatemala 8 years ago and try to find ways to work on upstream prevention and help women and families not have to make these impossible choices and sacrifices and take these enormous risks. Help families be able to find opportunities in their own home communities, to stay together, to get out of cycles of violence and poverty without having to take such huge risks. 5 years ago, I began working at Wings. I came in and have been working as programs director here and have had the opportunity to see the transformational work that our team does every single day. The way that the services and education that we provide really changes lives and changes futures for young folks, for women and men all across our service region. For me, it's a huge honor to be able to continue contributing to Wings as executive director and help launch us into this next phase of growth and impact that we are envisioning for 2025 and far, far beyond. I'm so excited to be making this step as we're closing out our celebration of the last 20 years of impact and thinking about all of the possibilities for the next 20. Thank you all for your support, and thank you for being on this journey with us.